So we just saw Toy Story 5, and it was fine. The ship has long sailed for me with Pixar Disney, as if there's some sort of profound artistic flagship. They just are nothing but a corporate money-making interest, and this movie is just another example of that. And it's not bad. It's a fine movie. It's fun to watch. There's a lot of really nice, high-quality animation in it. I think this is Pixar's sort of flagship in terms of its animation abilities. Definitely putting their best foot forward technically to show what they can do. A note on that, though, which is weird, is like there felt like there was some sort of frame rate change or something. The animation just felt like almost like the animation in Lego Movie. I don't know what it is exactly that was happening there, but there was something that felt really different. But aside from that, the change that I've recognized in terms of the stories that they're telling, especially with these sort of franchise reboots and sequels, it feels like we've gone from being immersed into a really creative world and we're discovering it for the first time, to just seeing the same devices used to kind of make more or less the same jokes, and it just doesn't feel as interesting as it once did. This is a movie that is traditionally considered to be for children, but when you watch especially the fifth one, you feel the complete consciousness of parents watching this. I think they're, yes, selling to the kids, but I think in this case, they are pushing more and more to sell to the adults, specifically the nostalgia of Toy Story and the franchise. And the themes of the movie, there was no creative theme, in my opinion. I felt like this was very much a similar type of moral arcing and moral storytelling as Inside Out, where we're sort of learning about bullying and acceptance and self-discovery, but in a different age bracket. And then I think a lot of the marketing and a lot of the buzz, the new sort of twist to this one was, hey, well, now they're up against the electronics, which I think is a really interesting kind of question to pose about this world where toys aren't as toys don't grab kids in the same way that their electronics do, their iPads, their cell phones, their computers. And so there was a setup for something really interesting to be said. I feel by the end, the movie just didn't have much of a stance. It didn't have any message. It didn't have any take on technology versus toys or technology effects on children. They just kind of circled around it and let it be not really addressed by the end. Now, that's a difficult thing to address. I don't think there's any inherent right or wrong question about technology versus traditional toys, but I feel like there was so much buildup and so much potential to tell a really profound message, whether it was something that an audience could agree with or not, they certainly could relate with it one way or another, and they pointed out all of the things that are sad maybe about children being more interested in screen time than they are with toys. I don't know, I get that that's a hard thing to tackle, but I'm not Pixar. I'm not the writing team that put this movie together, and I just wish there was something a little bit, it left me wanting, it left me feeling like there was nothing pointed out. I want to quickly add one thing. I already put everything away, but I just forgot to say this, that one thing I really did like about the movie was there was a cool emphasis on the technology in terms of like all the new toys are like connected through a network, and the LilyPad iPad is like able to like do some hacking to get into all the house smart devices. And there was just something that felt like a little bit Terminator that I thought was just a really fun way to like this, these toys are like superhumans. At this point, to me, I'm not offended by the franchise taking this direction. There's just only so much they can do of this. All the voice actors sound old. It sounds like they changed a couple of the voice actors from the traditional ones, and they knew that was going to be kind of a controversial thing, so those characters had really minimal lines throughout the movie, mainly Mr. Potato Head, who sounded way different. This to me is just like another one of these like Star Wars, where you have to look at the movies more like episodes of a TV show at this point. They're not standing on any ground. They're not going to get any better. They're never going to bottle the same lightning that you felt as a kid. I don't even know if that the generations today are going to feel that bottled lightning, because it's just a completely different product. It's a completely different story and voice and narrative and perspective than I think the original Pixar team had, back in the 90s. So Pixar just has lost its luster. I don't see them rebounding just because of the state of the movie industry and the distribution industry in general for movies. There's no motivation there to change it. They can, as long as they put the right franchise name on it, people are still going to go to the theaters. I mean, this fifth one was the highest grossing opening weekend of the franchise, but ultimately they're just going to put this out and then they're going to put it on Disney Plus. They might get some people signing up for Disney Plus to watch it. It does well for their stock. There's no incentive for them to take risks because this sort of money churning machine is just paying out for them. So why would they do anything else? They're just going to keep milking that cash cow until they can't. And gosh, I don't know, between Marvel and Disney and Pixar, you know, they're doing fine for themselves, so I can't blame them for just doing this. And I, as an audience member, have just broken through that membrane of being offended, like they're ruining my childhood. Overall, I would give Toy Story 5 like a 4 out of 10 for the movie. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10 for the technical, you know, it's really cool to see the animation, but yeah, it's like a 4 out of 10 for me. And I'm sure I'll watch it 500 times once it comes on Disney Plus, because my kids will watch it with intense repetition. But as for me, I'm all set. But I'll see Toy Story 6.